right, we're here at the Spirits of the Spring 2023, and we are here with
Heidi.
And what's the name of your business that we have here featured today?
My business is called Ace of Graves.
Oh, it's a catchy really name there.
Thank you.
How'd you come up with that?
I actually came up with that through paranormal investigating. I've been doing this for a few years now, and I was thinking of a name for my small business, and it just came to me just like that.
It just went up right there, right?
Exactly.
Tell us what do we have here today? What do you have featured here?
For Ace of Graves specifically, I design hard enamel pins.
Oh, okay.
So all of these pins are just inspired by the locations that I visit, the different places that I go, and the different spirit interactions that I have.
Nice. All right. And what are these little bottles here?
So these are all for Paranormal Exposures. What we have here is these are all spell candles.
Okay.
All the different colors have different meanings and different things that might resonate with you.
Okay.
And then the bottles here are just little herbs, spices, and various things. Again, they're all labeled for
all the purposes, right? Different purposes.
Exactly. Anything you might need.
So what do you have down here in the glass shelf here?
So down here, I don't need to hold the light for it. So we have some scrying mirrors down here. You can use those to scry, of course, and open some different spirit communications, of course.
Okay.
And then over here we have different tea reading kits.
Sure.
It comes with a teacup, tea leaves, and instructions on how to explore a different part of yourself.
All right. And then how did you get into this? Like, at what age? When were you thinking, like, you know what, I'm good for this?
Oh, goodness. It was actually through my job. I sat on the other side of the cubicle from my best friend, Kat. Hi, Kat. And she kind of got me into all of this. She started taking me to these paranormal locations, and I realized, wow, this is actually way cooler than I thought it was.
Very cool stuff, right?
Exactly.
So where can our viewers find you on social media in regards to your products here?
Absolutely. So for anything for Ace of Graves, you can just find me on Etsy, Instagram, spelled exactly like you would think, Ace of Graves. And
There you go.
you can find anything that you might need there.
Absolutely. Make sure you follow her social media and take a look at her store. But we got more coming, right? We actually got a second part to this, right?
Yes. So I am a part of a paranormal investigation team called Paranormal Exposures.
Paranormal Exposures, people. Check this out. We're going to transition over to the next section right here of your booth. And if you want to come over here real quick. Yeah, right. There we go.
I'm gonna go in the middle.
In the middle, right. Yeah, just go next to me. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. So Paranormal Exposures. Is that right? All right. And what's your name?
My name is Kat Armstrong.
And?
My name's William Armstrong.
All right. And I'm assuming you're the owners here, or?
Yeah, we're the founders.
Oh, okay. So tell me more about Paranormal Exposures.
Go for it.
Paranormal Exposures was founded in October 2021. We are based out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Okay.
Apart from myself, I think that's pretty evident because of my accent. And we have been hitting locations ever since. One of the locations that we like to hit or like to investigate that's just close by is a location called Edinburgh Manor.
Oh, okay.
It was Jones County Poor Farm and then Jones County Facility up until 2010, and then it closed its doors for good. It is a location that, if I could describe it, it's a location that has everything. It has intelligent hauntings, it has residual hauntings. You'll audibly hear things, you'll tapping, knocking, banging sounds.
All right.
You will visually see things, shadow figures, for instance. It has a little bit of everything for everybody. The lady next to me is a representative of that location, so she knows it better than anybody.
Okay, so you got all the in and outs of this place, right?
Yeah, I've been doing tours there for going on 3 years now. I've been investigating there for about 9 now, I think is where we're at. It's just one of those places that we brought our team up there. We did train pretty much everybody in the team. So unlike a lot of teams, we're a lot of younger people. So most of our group is 27 and under. I get to name that number higher now. We just had a birthday.
Happy birthday.
But yeah, we have a lot of young energy. It makes it a very interesting mix of people to bring into a location. We have a solid mix of women and men and young and old, and it just kind of brings us activity that is just different than a lot of things that we see, and it's just a lot of fun.
So why that place? So I mean, what attracted you most about this place?
It's just fascinating. Investigating there, you just never know what you're going to get. And being I almost said the wrong words. Being a representative there, I'm there several times a week. I mean, I'm there 3-4 times a week, and every single day is different. Every single interaction that we have is different. Yes, there's spirits that are the same ones. We have a gentleman named Jerry that loves to, I'm going to say harass me. He's funny. He comes in. He said, he had me running around looking for his missing book one day, and it was on the next bed over in the same room, and he made me run downstairs to find it. It's such intelligent reactions. It's such, you get some really happy moments. You get some scary moments. There's some dark things there that definitely affect people. Some days it may be all residents. Some days it may be other energy. You just don't know till you're there what today's going to be. So it's fun.
What's the number of how many members do you have in your team right now?
Currently, officially, we have 8. I believe we're at 7. 8. And then we have some other people that investigate with us. So one of those people is a young lady named Kendra. Kendra is actually just turned 14, and she's not a full-time investigator, but she's been investigating with us for over a year now. She's a lovely young lady. She has Down syndrome, which brings her a new aspect to investigation because she has different senses and different abilities than the average person. She is heightened in ways that we are not, and it just is another one of those things like to get to see her in action as a young child that is so into paranormal. Like, she's as interested in it as anybody I've ever seen. The first time we met her was at a tour, and she knows the place. She knows what questions to ask. She's just fascinating. My 6-year-old daughter has come and investigated Brodhead with us here. She loves it. It's just, I love being able to bring that experience to other people as well.
Absolutely. When your team goes out and does the investigations, tell us, if you have a moment that you experienced that kind of freaked you out, or had a strange activity happen around you in these locations.
Yeah, so I don't know about scary. Okay. Anything that's different or off, people tend to just lean immediately and say, this is the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. When it's really not. It's scary in the way that a roller coaster might be scary just because you're just not used to the ups and downs of everything. I don't know if there's a very specific moment. Anything that I do with my team is so incredibly rewarding because it's not just sitting by yourself in a room talking to dead things. It's sharing an experience with a very meaningful experience with the people that matter most to you. And that's what always stands out to me most about investigating.
Okay, good answer. I like that. It's pretty much a lot of people. Some individuals don't understand the concept of investigating, right? And I guess I always tell people, you know what? If you're not a believer, I guess you will become a believer when you're at this place or you experience something, or even on your own, correct? But overall, I mean, it's great to see teams like you that go out and learn about these places or the history, like you were telling me earlier about the book and stuff. And I think that all that is very fascinating about this whole investigation stuff. Where can our viewers find more information about your team and stuff? And I mind if you do tours or something?
Well, for the team for Paranormal Exposures, we are on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook as Paranormal Exposures. YouTube to come, but we're slow. As far as Edinburgh Manor, you can find the website. It's hard stuff editing, right? Edinburgh Manor, you can find the website online for edinburghmanor.com, and you're able to do any booking for overnight investigations as well as tours on there. Tours are generally weekends. It's $10 a person. Overnights is $250 for 5 people, $50 a person after that. It's very popular, so you want to get in as soon as you can get in when dates are available. So it's just, it's everybody knows that it's scary and it's popular and it's active. So.
And before we sign off, any special messages you would like to give out to our viewers or anything that's on in regards to your team?
Special messages, I think. I would like to give a shout out to Kendra because she is just one of these wonderful people. Like if you watch one of her lives when she's with us, you will never seeing her get to do paranormal is rewarding for us. That whatever else happens that night, activity wise, is to us it's like, yeah, we just wanted to see that moment, and everything else after comes is just that's bonus, you know. So Kendra, we love you.
There you go, folks. Make sure you follow their social media platforms. Very genuine people here next to me, and definitely scope out the team. Definitely don't want to miss out. We have more coming here at Spirits in the Spring in Wisconsin.